Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a nice start of your week here. 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Some pretty good action on the board. So yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. You guys already know what to do. Go ahead and check out all my links in the description below. Get in on the action. Really good offers with BetUS, Bovada, and My Bookie. So go ahead and hop in there. Get in on the fun. And yeah, 15 matchups. Starting with the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Lynch with an ERA of 5.34. He is 4-5. Pitching for the Indians is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 2.89. He's 6-3. Cleveland opening up as the favorite at -130. Kansas City +120 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Lynch, he is 0-1. Pitched 2 innings. Gave up 1 run and had 1 strikeout. For Quantrill, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Not really sure how I feel about this one. Not too much value in this game here. Really don't love Daniel Lynch on the mound. He's actually not been that great here. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Quantrill's only given up 6. He's been a little bit better. Cleveland's been playing a tad bit better. Looked really good in that Yankees series. They were hitting like crazy. I'm going to take Cleveland in this matchup here. I like Cal Quantrill a little bit better than I do Daniel Lynch. And Cleveland's been hitting pretty good this last week. And let's see if they can continue against this Royals team. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the White Sox is Dallas Keuchel with an ERA of 5.23. He's 8-9. Pitching for the Tigers is Tyler Alexander with an ERA of 4.13. He is 2-3. The White Sox opening up as Detroit +150 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Keuchel, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Alexander, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 3 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Both teams, they've actually been playing pretty well here in their last 10 games. The White Sox have been kind of average, but Detroit's been actually playing really good here. Only 3 losses in their last 10. They've looked really good. Keuchel's been giving up a lot of runs here. Hasn't been that hot as of late. Take Detroit. Yeah, so with the way Keuchel's been playing here, I just don't know if I trust the White Sox here. Really good plus money for the Tigers, and the run line's pretty cheap as well. I'm going to roll with Detroit +1.5. All right, next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Cincinnati Reds. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 6.14. He's 4-11. Pitching for the Reds is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 3.59. He's 12-5. The Reds opening up as the favorite at -180. Pittsburgh +170 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Keller, he is 1-0. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Mahle, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs and had 4 strikeouts. The Reds have been struggling here. They played Pittsburgh just a week ago. Lost 2 out of those 3 matchups there. Haven't been playing very good. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, they've been playing pretty well here. Pittsburgh getting really good value, but Mitch Keller hasn't been good on the mound here overall. And Mahle coming off a 0-run game, which has actually been one of his better performances here in a while. I'm going to roll with the Reds. But I don't hate the Pirates here. If Keller wasn't on the mound, I would probably lean with the Pirates. But Keller's just been very suspect all season long. Very hard to trust him here. I'm going to roll with Cincinnati. All right, next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Pitching for the Nationals is Josh Rogers with an ERA of 2.60. He's 1-0. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 2.79. He is 7-7. Miami opening up as the favorite at -141. Washington +110 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Josh Rogers, he is 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Trevor Rogers, he is 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run and had 3 strikeouts. Neither team's been playing very impressive baseball here. Just been playing very bad here. These teams did just play just a week ago. Miami won 2 out of those 3 games. Love both pitchers on the mound. Both pitchers have been playing pretty good. Been playing pretty well all season here. And they've been playing very bad baseball here. We'll take Washington plus 1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.28. He is 5-8. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.62. He's 5-6. The Yankees opening up as the favorite at -260. Texas plus 240 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Dunning, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings. Gave up 5 runs and had 1 strikeout. For Montgomery, he's 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 12 strikeouts. Yeah, the Yankees did not look good in that Cleveland series there. I think this is a good, new, fresh series against the Rangers. Big favorites. I think they should be able to bounce back here. If they struggle in this game, it's hard to really trust the Yankees moving forward as the big favorites. But in a new series, I'll give them another chance here against Dane Dunning. Gonna roll with the Yankees. All right, next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Boston Red Sox. Pitching for the Mets is Marcus Stroman with an ERA of 2.88. He is 9-12. Pitching for the Red Sox is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.00. He's 11-8. Boston opening up as the favorite at -145. The Mets plus 135 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Stroman, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 8 strikeouts. For Rodriguez, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, the Mets have not been playing good baseball here. They've looked very bad. Boston, on the other hand, they've looked really good. They've had a nice little streak going. They looked really good. They've looked really good in their last 10 games here. Eduardo Rodriguez's ERA is kind of deceiving here in his last couple. He's actually had a last couple good games here. He's only given up 7 runs, coming off a 1-run game. Then he had a bad 6-run game, and then a 0-run game. I'm going to roll with the Red Sox here against this struggling Mets team. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitching for Toronto is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 3.39. He's 6-2. Pitching for Tampa Bay is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 3.00. He's 3-1. Tampa opening up as the favorite at -115. Toronto plus 105 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Manoah, he is 1-0. Pitched 8 innings. Gave up 0 runs and had 10 strikeouts. For Rasmussen, he is 1-0. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, matchup, 2 really good teams here. These teams played just a week ago. Toronto winning that series 2-1 here. Getting Toronto on the plus money, I think, is a good value with, pretty even matchup here on the mound. I like Alek Manoah. We'll take Toronto plus 1.5 here. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the Twins is Griffin Jax with an ERA of 6.65. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Cubs is Alec Mills with an ERA of 4.16. He's 6-6. The Cubs opening up as the favorite at -112. Minnesota plus 102 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Jax, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings. Gave up 3 runs and had 3 strikeouts. For Mills, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings. Gave up 4 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Both teams have been playing very bad here in their last 10. Haven't looked very good. No value in this game, really. We'll take the Twins plus 1.5 in a pretty ugly matchup here. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jake Woodford with an ERA of 4.30. He's 2-3. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 2.60. He's 9-9. Brewers opening up as the favorite at -205. St. Louis plus 188 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Woodford, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings. Gave up 2 runs and had 0 strikeouts. For Brandon Woodruff, he is 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, St. Louis, man, they've been playing really great baseball here. It's been kind of crazy the run they've been on. They've looked phenomenal here. Milwaukee's been playing great baseball as well here. Tough matchup here. I could really go either way here. Woodruff's gave up a couple good runs here. He's given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Woodford's, giving up 8 runs, so not much of a pitching advantage here, despite the ERA difference. I'm going to roll with the Cardinals here. I do like the Brewers on the money line as well, but Cardinals plus 1.5, they're a pretty cheap run line as well. But plus 188 for this hot Cardinals team, that's got to be probably the underdog play of the day here. So a really good surging Cardinals team against this Brewers team. Give me the Cardinals plus 1.5. All right, next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 2.99. He's 18-3. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.06. He's 4-9. The Dodgers opening up as the favorite at minus 190. Colorado plus 180 with the over-under at 11. The last start for Urias, he is 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Senzatella, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, love the Dodgers here. The Rockies have been playing very well in their last 10. They've actually looked really good here, but love Julio on the mound. He's been really great. Gonna take the Dodgers, but really good plus money for this Rockies team that's looked really good in their last 10. So I don't hate the Rockies play, but I love Julio on the mound. Gonna stick with the Dodgers. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Los Angeles Angels. Pitching for Houston is Jose Urquidy with an ERA of 3.38. He's 7-3. Pitching for the Angels is Packy Naughton with an ERA of 4.32. He's 0-2. Houston opening up as the favorite at minus 217. LA plus 165 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Urquidy, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 6 strikeouts. For Naughton, he is 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I like Houston here. Houston was able to win that series when they played about a week and a half ago, 2-1 in that series. Urquidy's been solid on the mound here. Going to take Houston in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for Seattle is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 3.98. He's 8-5. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 4.94. He's 1-2. Oakland opening up as the favorite at minus 118. Seattle plus 108 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Gonzalez, he is 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Blackburn, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Not much value in this game here. Oakland's been the better team here. Paul Blackburn's given up 10 runs total in his last 3 starts. Gonzalez has given up 8. Seattle, they've been kind of playing kind of poorly here in their last 10, just kind of average. Oakland's been racking up some wins here in their last 5 or 6. I'm going to roll with Oakland in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the San Diego Padres. Pitching for the Giants is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 2.78. He's 14-6. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 3.04. He's 11-9. The Padres opening up as a favorite at minus 132. San Francisco plus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Gausman, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Musgrove, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, we saw the Padres. They were able to get 2 of their last 10 wins. 2 out of the last 10 games they played, they were able to beat San Francisco in those 2. Their only 2 wins in their last 10 games here. Gausman did pitch in that last meeting. Gave up 4 runs. Kind of a bad last couple games for Gausman here, but the Padres have just been playing such bad baseball here. Hard to trust them. You can get one of the best teams in the league with the Giants at plus 105 with Gausman on the mound. I'm going to take the Giants all day in this one. We'll take the Giants plus 1.5. All right, next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for Baltimore is Chris Ellis with an ERA of 2.39. He's 1-0. Couldn't find who's pitching for the Phillies on any site, so I feel like that's just going to be undecided. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Phillies here. Phillies opening up as favorites at minus 217. Baltimore plus 165 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Ellis, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. And yeah, we'll see who ends up pitching for the Phillies here. Until I find out who's pitching for the Phillies, I'm probably going to halt on this game. But Chris Ellis has looked really good here in his last. He's been pretty good in his, this season actually. But his last 3 starts, he's only given up 3 runs, and Baltimore's really big plus money. I don't hate the Baltimore play here. We're going to see who pitches for Philadelphia, so I'll put a question mark next to this matchup. But, if one of the heavy hitters end up pitching for the Phillies, one of their best pitchers, like Suarez or some of the names are escaping me, but one of their better guys, I'll probably lean Phillies. But if it's just not one of their better guys and more of a bullpen guy they start, I think Baltimore plus 1.5 is a pretty good, an interesting play, to say the least, with Chris Ellis on the mound. So we'll see how this matchup fares out. Then the last matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitching for Arizona is Luke Weaver with an ERA of 4.42. He's 3-5. This was the other game on the slate. Could not find anywhere who's pitching for the Braves. So we'll see when that gets released. It'll get way released after you guys have seen this, obviously. But that's just how it goes. Should not released. We'll see who pitches. Braves opening up as the favorite at minus 172. Arizona plus 135 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Weaver, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Neither team's looked very impressive here, honestly. To lay minus 175 on the Braves, we'll see who ends up pitching for Atlanta. This is going to be like the last matchup. Diamondbacks aren't playing horrible, awful. Braves are playing just about as good as Arizona is, honestly. I think Arizona plus 1.5 is a pretty intriguing play. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Braves to make that final decision. But if it's nobody special for the Braves, I think Arizona plus 1.5 is a really good play too, between 2 teams that have been struggling here. So yeah, we'll see who ends up pitching for the Braves to determine, who to go with in this matchup. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Check out the parlay video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one.